Sha'Carri Richardson put her hands on her boyfriend, fellow USA team member Christian Coleman last week inside of the Seattle airport. He's since been the only one to have to comment on it, mostly defending her in her career. However, some are placing the blame on him. We'll talk about it right now on Doing It for GP.
You can't handle the truth.
As a whole becomes a bond, I strike to burn, and the flame returns.
Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Mac back with some thoughts, with some opinions, with some reactions. Wipe your feet off as you come in, hit the like button if you so choose, and hopefully you stay a while. And with that said, let's take this walk. Okay, so according to reports, the Seattle airport, who has an extensive security and camera system like any functioning facility of the TSA would, has Sha'Carri Richardson only on the camera the entire time in the entire building being physically abusive to Christian Coleman, pushing him several times, and he even fell into a pole. She even threw headphones at the man. I mean, she got to deal with Bose, so those might have been those big ass headphones too. Assault with a deadly weapon, no? Mind you, this is all on federal camera. And also, mind you, she was in an abusive relationship with a lesbian, and she was reportedly the aggressor in that too. Yet, you got the sisterhood.
I can't wait till they release the footage. I just know Sha'Carri was whooping ass. Oh my God, oh my God. I know a fighter when I see one. That bitch them beat us. She don't got no fat on her chest meat. It's nothing here, and she run fast. She was tearing his ass up, and I know for a fact he wished he had a pilot's license in that motherfucker. There was no other way for him to get away from her ass.
He declined on pressing any type of charges against her.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just a sucky situation all around. Like, I don't feel as if like she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she have like things that she needs to work on for herself, of course. And so do I, so do you, like everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just like extending grace and mercy and love. And I feel as if like I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at like situations like this to just like, take a step back, analyze yourself mentally, and then just try to see what you can do to be your best self so that you can move forward, so you can just be the type of person and a human that God needs you to be for his kingdom and for his glory. And so that's kind of how I look at the situation. And like, and I hate the narrative too of just like, it's so negative. But like I said, it's just like in the state of Seattle, even talking to the cop or whatever, it was just like, it really was nothing I could do. It's just like, I understood. But I mean, like I said, it was just a sucky situation, but she's a human being and a great person. And I feel like, like we've been able to be like really good teammates like all year. And I hate that narrative too because, us coming together, like we're just two like real dominant personalities. And she's, to me, the best female athlete in the world. Like, I see it every day. And like, for me in my process, like I just said, like moving training groups, a whole new environment, a whole new, training setup, different than what I've been in the past, like, 10 years in my, track and field career. And transitioning and then still coming back running 9.8 and feeling like I got so much more to give. Like that's my path, that's my journey, and like being so up close and personal with her every day. And like I watch this girl like fall on the track like in February and walk it off like it was, like a cramp, but get back up and have to take like a month and a half of just like rehab and trying to come back. And then 3 weeks later, like have a competition and like, like she just has a lot of things going on and like a lot of emotions and forces going on inside of her that like not only I can understand, but nobody can, because she one-on-one and I'm one-on-one too. And so I know everything is happening in God's plan, because obviously he's one-on-one. And so that's really the main focus and the thing that I just wanted to say. And I know that like it's been a tough journey for her this year, but she's gonna bounce back. And like I said, I see it every day. She's the best female athlete in the world, and she's gonna be just fine. She's gonna be good, and I'm gonna be good too. So it is what it is.
Beat me up and I'll bail you out later. Real love. He also stated to the police that he is not a victim. Now, men usually are not, but in this case, I don't know, sir. You were thrown against a wall. You might be a victim, and that's okay. Unless, what did you do to her?
And the virtual signaling gays masquerading as straight men trying to penetrate the poop pot. Excuse me. The pot with poop. Penetrate the pot with poop. By saying this.
Women don't just put their hands on men, so what did Christian Coleman do to Sha'Carri Richardson to cause her to put her hands on him? That's what I want to know. Stop this cap. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking about this situation. Yeah, hey, listen, man. Women don't be putting their hands on men. Women defend themselves from men. You feel me? That's what women do. Because it's usually a man to put hands on a woman.
You must be sleeping under a rock or something. Maybe you don't understand what's happening here.
Would any of you ankle biters be saying anything of the sorts if he was flying her little ass around like a frisbee on camera? Would anybody ask the question of what she did to make him attack her? Would her defending him in his career publicly get applauded? No. Calling out the hypocrisy of some of the same demos in many different areas of life is so easy. You just begin to, wonder if you're out here falling for, clip farming or some like that. Because mother cannot be that obtuse. But what do I know? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe if you like the content. Hit the notification bell. And with that said, hopefully you've been entertained and informed while passing this precious time that we all have. And hopefully I've earned your sub. I go by the name of Mac. This has been Doing It for GP. Until next time.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here.
Never did me, I spit the truth. Call you aware, fear-driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us rare and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga, patience is a virtue.
Yeah, and a nigga bite any bark. When I black out, how you gon' hide in the dark?